What's up, everybody? I'm still Dex. Duh. Nobody else here, though. And today we are finally getting to that insane parents thing. But first, I just searched insane parents and happened to come on this post. I clicked on the sub for 1 second and it just seems stupid. Like some fucker had a Discord girlfriend or something, but we're completely ignoring that. Basically, we're just gonna start off with this little meme, basically. Who all here has a strict, insane parents? The post is titled. Now for the imig. Strict parents, I'm just protecting you. Congratulations, you have a kid that lies to you 24/7, never opens up, and is anxious all the time about wrong things they can do and scared that it'll never be fixed and forgiven. Don't forget the part where you're socially awkward at 19 because your parents protecting you. I forgot to tell you that. We're going to the comments now. Was this deleted? Comment deleted by user. Recently come to the decision that I have to care for myself. My mom would have. This person's mother would rather buy a sports car than have him go to therapy. Just need a car, a second job, and a house, and then he'll be fully independent. Hey. Okay, back to the previous comment. Don't forget where you're socially awkward at 19 because your parents protecting you. So accurate for me, but my dad pretty much let me do whatever socially by the time I was 16 since I built trust with them. Ah, yes, of course, trust. And then comment has been removed. Why are there so many like that? Okay, one more. Or when they're training you for a certain respectable way out of their house, so you know how to do certain normal things but not others, and know how to do things most people will never have to do. Mine are planning to give me to the church where Anglican? Excuse me for a moment, I need to Google. I don't know what it is now. Also, it's Anglican. It's a new word. It's gonna happen to a Catholic girl. So I know how to lead a ritual, and I'm good at listening to others. I'm good at listening to others and helping fix their problems. If you tell me something's a secret, I'm basically incapable of breaking a seal because all the times I was punished. Mom would tell me a secret, Dad would ask what she said, giving increasingly drastic and reasonable reasons he needed to know. And if I told, they both hit me for breaking confidentiality. Oh, you're just set up for failure then, because you're supposed to trust your parents with anything, but no, fuck you. But if you put me into a middle school sleepover or a city playground, no social skills. I have a strange fusion of this. I can't spell secrets because I have no social skills. I have no social reason to throw it out there, and even better, no memory to keep it. I am the best person for free therapy because I will probably never even speak a word about it again because I'll fucking forget. Okay, I'm done here. Okay, and here we go by this one by Callisto. I think my mom is turning to an insane parent. Spawn point with the goofy Squidward thing, I guess. Yes, Spawn point. That's a fun name for. It's true. Anyway, that was weird. Please, when you go back to school, if they want to stick you with a needle, don't let them. I don't know what's in the shot, and it could be something bad. Promise me you won't let them give you a shot at school without my knowledge. Promise me? With maximum question marks? Just kidding, it's just 2. No promises, they won't let me just up and leave the school in the middle of the day. You leave however you can. Snick away, just no shots. Holy cow, guys, it's Snick. Nah, I'm just... Snick away, just no shots. I can't do that, I'd get in trouble. I don't need that on my record along with my truancy. Another pause shot, I have to go Google again. Okay, I know what that is now. It's when, did I already forget? Nah, I'm just messing. It's when you, get a bunch of unexcused absences and they just kind of pile up on each other and bam, it's on your record now, I guess. I didn't actually read that much about it, but it's the stacking of unexcused absences. Anyway. Ooh, that's a good subreddit I should do sometime. I'll give you a couple of hands. Facepalm. Anyway. My arrow key isn't arrow keying, so we'll just have to click this. I'll take care of it, just leave. If it happens, trouble is the last thing I'm worried about. It's the first thing I'm worried about it. Just keep it in mind, okay? I'm not oofing up my chances of getting into impact. I don't know what that is, but I'm not wasting time Googling that. Because you're paranoid about vaccines and want me to go to school. Want me to go to scorched earth and just leave school. I can't do that. Yes, you can. I'll need to come right home. I'm not leaving school early. Leave as fast as you can and go right home. Oh, I can't click and drag either. Especially not before 4th period, because it will count as an absence. Kira, listen to me. You'll need to leave and come home. Why are you so worried about this? They're not going to drag me by my hair and stab me with needles. Because it's not right for anyone to put anything inside your body without my knowledge. I don't have to leave school, and I can just say no, then it'll be up to them to send me home or not. And you don't even know if this is going to happen at all. If you're worried about them putting things inside my body without your knowledge, you should see the lunches. I want you to be ready and have a plan to get away. Lol. Hey, look, we both think it's funny. Even the insane person agrees. Absolutely funny. Let's go. Anyway. I'm not gonna get away. It's not that serious. They can't inject me with anything if I don't go along willingly. So if I just say no, it'll be fine. You need to come home if this happens. Please, just listen to me. How many people in front of you at the doctor's office? I love you. Hope you're feeling better. I'm in the room right now. Okay. Very expressionless. Okay. Right there, huh? I'll text you about it, but I'm not gonna just up and leave. That's something I'm not willing to do if I don't have to. I don't need leaving school early without permission on my record, too. I already got truancy and bad grades. If this happens, your records aren't going to matter. I love you, so you have to work. I swear. Is that a... Does this person think they're gonna inject you with poison or something? Okay, back to reading. Oh, please don't tell me you've been going down that anti-vaxxer rabbit hole. You're on your meds, aren't you? Better be on your ducking. Medicine. I don't want you losing your over some doomsday bulb. It's made up of some crazy people on Facebook. Last time this happened, I was a little kid, but I'm not anymore, and I won't take it this time. You better be on your medication, because I'm not letting you up Lily the way you me up when you stop taking those meds. Not even with the meds. I'm not letting you Lily up because of some fake doomsday scenario you're paranoid over. Valid crash out, it sounds like, based on everything we've read so far. Oh, my download finished. Anyway. Comments time. If you're worried about things being put in my body without your knowledge, you should see the launches. Banger of a response. Absolute 10 out of 10. Most of the food school serves is such low grade that not even fast food chains use it. There was an article some years ago comparing it to prison meals, and school meals were less nutritious than prisons. What? Okay. Now this is actually pretty funny. Because, like... school and prison are actually really similar if you just think about it. They have rooms you have to be in. They have specific times where you have to go outside. Be right back. I'm gonna go get the meme. I got 3 of these, okay? So, school. I'm just gonna say them in order of left to right based on, top to bottom. From school to prison. Authoritarian structure. Dress code. Emphasis on silence and order. Emphasis on silence and order. Negative reinforcement. Walk in lines. Loss of individual anatomy. Abridged freedoms. No input in decision making. Set times enforced for walking, eating, etc. You see the point? And now I have even more evidence. Department of Correction versus Department of Education. A white prison bus, a yellow school bus. That giant piece of cheese. Apparently it has a cousin that's white cheese. No, this is just a pile. This is just a block of milk. Anyway, why are there so little pixels? The prison. The prison cafeteria. The school cafeteria. The prison lunch. The school lunch. The only plus with school lunch is we get pizza sometimes. I get pizza like every ducking day of the week because my school's kind of fun, I guess. Anyway. And now, the last one. I now know why school has fences. It's not a school, it's a prison. Basically is, it basically is. Yup, 10 out of 10 logic right here. Anyway, back to this. I work for a fast food pizza place, and we do school supplementary programs for all the schools in my little city. This is a fact. They better not be charging those kids school lunch, because if they have it in their budget for pizza once a week with us, they can give it to those kids for free. That just reminds me of the controversy when they classified pizza as a vegetable for school lunches. And ketchup. Shouldn't ketchup be classified as a dessert then? Nutritious fruit paste. Tomato jam. No. Ketchup is a smoothie. It's the greatest thing about ketchup. Straight from the fridge, smoothie. Spread on bread, it's a jam. So versatile. Made from a fruit. Serve it at school lunch and it's a vegetable. Okay, we are going back to the controversy when they classified pizza as a vegetable for school lunches. I'm putting that into a new tab and we are reading upon that today. In 2011, the U.S. Congress blocked the USDA proposals to update school nutrition standards, allowing pizza to retain its status as a vegetable in school lunches. What? Okay. Pretty funny. Probably wrong because I used the Gemini specifically, but anyway. Yeah, that's pretty off topic from all of this, but like, yeah, if you have meds you need to have. You need to have those, man. You need those. You kind of need those. Get on your mat. Nah, I'm joking. Speaking of, this video isn't actually real. You're hallucinating. Wake up. Nah, I'm still joking. Anyway, I'm gonna be honest. I know why I find so little of these. Just like, look at this. A loving suggestion from my quote-unquote father. You sound like the miserable soul I remember. Put a pew to your head and pull the trigger. What? That's what you should do. The world would be a better place. You just said that to your child. Warm and fuzzy, This is coming from poor excuse. He what? He's still this evil. Kept out of school, so covered in bruises. Parents, coach. Oh my god. I'm just not reading this one. Oh my. Okay, I might actually be able to do this one. Half free from financial abuse. I've not targeted or excelled anyone. Yep, when I'm thinking of getting out of it and when I'm free, you'll think I'm gonna talk to you and call you. No, never mind, I don't need your help anymore. She wouldn't give me any of my aid unless I went shopping with her, which required me to get rides to the city she lives in. Everything she did to make me feel excluded or work harder was to try and make me move back with her. She thinks it's my siblings I don't want to live with, but no, it's her greed and tyranny. I kept calling, and she had a bunch of unhelpful, overworked Kelly social workers. She convinced I was unapproachable and undeserving. I found out by myself. She no longer receives my aid, and I'll be able to afford food that fills and lasts. This is my stepping stone. I need the financial stability and hopefully stable housing soon. I'm going in my birth country to get assistance because I don't have anywhere to go. Anyways, she's made me feel like her country won't help me. It's not true, but it still affects my decision on the location. Not sure if you heard that, but I just need to check something. Oh, there isn't even a thing on here. Well, I ain't making a comment. I don't know what to say this. I don't know what financial abuse is. Nah, I'm joking. It's when you're when like your money is abused. But like, is this thing long enough yet? No, we must go deeper. We must go deeper and hope we don't pass anything. What? Hey, I forgot to text you earlier, but happy late birthday. Hope this year's been good for you. Nah. Well, sorry to hear that. What's been going on? Just cheese. Hello, what? I've been selling cheese to pay for Chester's foot surgery. Who's Chester? My orangutan. You genuinely have an orangutan? For context, this is my father who's not really in my life and I haven't seen it in a year. I'm genuinely concerned he owns an orangutan and I've been laughing at this conversation all evening. Wow, he has chi and he's at 13%. I know he has the number there just so we can see. No, I'm joking. Oh, Pete, we need an update. Does he own an orangutan? He hasn't replied yet. Awaiting with bated breath, truly. Please keep us updated. Also figure out what kind of cheese he sells. Same. It's enough reading. Okay, I gotta admit, this is probably the funniest thing you'll find on here. He's just cheese insane. He's cheese crazy, bro. Scrolling time. What the fuck? He's like, why am I here? Right? Well, I guess I just can't look at that anyway. A tiny nose piercing. What is? Oh, for reference, it's a single dot that I can't even see with how few pixels there are. Nah, I can see it, but anyway. Blah, 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 blah. Name. I had to lay down after speaking to you on the phone because I felt I'm going to have a heart attack. You really broke my heart. You certainly broke your dad's heart as well. I'm asking if you take off whatever you put on your nose ASAP. If you need to make a trip to the doctor's office, I'm willing to pay for it. No one will take you seriously if you continue down this path. You are getting the wrong kind of attention. Instead of spending some time on your AP tests, put your attention on this type of things. You're a beautiful young lady. What a pity. Now you're presenting a face neither your dad nor me would like to see, because only losers and junkie people need to get this type of attention. Your auntie feels so sad as well. She thought you were beautiful. Name, you're almost an adult. Instead of helping out the family, you create one trouble after another. It is as if you were destined to kill one of us or both, so you can have total control of your life. Gonna do this. I'm pretty sure they need that. Jesus. We let you get away with a lot of things lately. Both your dad and I believe this needs to be stopped. Otherwise, you could totally ruin this family someday. Here's what I'm telling you. If you refuse to take off the nose thing, you will be asked to move out of the house as soon as your college starts, and you'll be responsible for your own college expenses. We might help you out for the first year, but this will be considered as a loan, and you'll be asked to return these money. Oh my gosh, with the fucking college debt. Damn, you don't need that. Apparently you believe that you can be in charge of your life. For that, we will let you be. Take care, Mom. Yeah, I thought parents were supposed to let their kids, like, do their own at some point. Like, jeez, oh my god, there's more words. Anyway. I was clearing out my old emails and found this gem from 12 years ago. I was freshly 18 and a senior in high school when I got a small nose piercing. I was freshly 18. You can do what you want. Yeah. Oh. I know where we're going next. I forgot what this one is, but here too. Anyway, parents have always been extremely strict, and this was my mom's response after finding out. She often sent me angry emails like this if I ever did things she didn't approve of, in addition to verbal and physical backlash. Oh my god. Everything here is physical, man. Jesus. I was not prepared to come here, bro. Since this was 12 years ago, here's some updates if anyone is interested. I did indeed study for my AP classes. I guess I found the time to do that outside the hour it took to get my nose pierced. Crazy. No way you found time to do it around that. Oh. And got 4s and 5s on the 4 to 5 AP classes I took my senior year. I got a bachelor's from an Ivy League school plus 2 masters. I did not have to pay for college. My parents graciously paid for all 4 years. Took the nose piercing out just a few years ago. But I had a good 10-year run. I was able to get into grad school plus a job with it in. I've since married and I'm a mom of 2. My parents are on much better terms and talk 1 to 2 times a week. Years of therapy helped me understand that it's okay to not accept that they did abusive things to me, but not put a primary label on them as cabusive. Yeah, that's the new censor word. You're welcome. I don't know where the fuck I got that from. As outside of their poor emotional regulation and extreme cultural differences, they did their absolute best to accommodate and raise us the best they could. They have also realized their actions and apologized and have mellowed out. Still do keep certain details from them due to our past, but it's an aspect of our relationship I've come to accept now. And to add, yeah, I know what that means. Y'all are welcome. I refused to take the nose piercing out, and for that I was told to leave the house. I crashed with a friend for a week. When I told my brother, who then related my parents to get accepted into the Ivy League school, my parents' dream school, I thought I could go back home. Typical Asian parent priorities, lol. Asian parents, stereotypes, oh no. Oh my, comment chain of the century. Nothing comes soup. Nothing comes soup. Nah, I'm joking. Anyway, when I dyed my hair perfectly normal red color, not even a punky one, he told me, "You're the type of person who ducks up what God did right the first time." Oh, okay. It's one of these people who probably doesn't read their Bible. Anyway, that is wild. I painted my nails a bright red, got a fork thrown at me in dinner, and got told in front of the whole family, including an 8-year-old mother, that you look like a secretary. Okay. How is that worse than a pros? That's the new word I'm coming up with. There we go. So sorry. My mom took my butt to the bathroom and scrubbed the nail polish off with hot water for a good 20 minutes. Dear God. Where's the secretary? Because pros can make more money. So sorry that happened, and I'm glad you said okay now. Also the fork. No slippers allowed in the house either. It feels inappropriate to laugh, but our parents can really duck us up. And I think pretty much everyone has that in common. Well, technically it's gonna be true anyway. In common. I've never met anyone without trauma. Ever see that TV show Titus with comedian Christopher Titus? Never before have I heard of that, no. I think it was out in the 90s. If you have a minute with all the overachieving you're busy doing, check out a clip or 2 on YouTube. The light socket scene is a classic. Don't forget to take a break for yourself sometimes. Or where's the secretary? Gonna be using that line now, lol. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Pretty funny considering the fact that this is so stupid. Just you became very successful, and they just ended up completely ignoring the nose piercing thing, cause like Ivy League school. Oh yeah. Let's see. Have I been here long enough? No. Of course I haven't. I have to suffer more. That's too long. I'm not looking at it. Ooh, this one's gonna be quick. I'm just gonna treat it like a very quick. Ye was born with how I feel almost Did you know that 2 to 3 glasses of wine per day can reduce your risk of giving up? Sweet, can you please come over and pour me a glass? I'm not licensed in bartending. Shrug emoji. Also, I don't approve of you sending me this kind of profane messages. Do it again and you'll lose your phone for 24 hours. Alright, sorry. There's just a clip in my video that was already censored. I thought that made it okay. Yeah, no, that sounds about right. But why? Anyway. There's a lot of backstory. This is just an example of her suddenly switching up on me. Alright. 16. Female domain? I don't know. Never before have I seen this term in all of my time on Reddit. Anyway. Was raised with 2 siblings. And they're adopted from my aunt. And both left by the time I was 10. But that's a story for another time. Oh, okay. My mom, 49 female, is very homophobic. She's constantly said if I'm gay or trans, she will disown me. She even threatened to kill my school counselor over it. Uh-oh. But lately, last few months, she's just being mean. I just imagine the fucking... Is that the semicolon or a colon and then the parenthesis? I'm learning to drive, and she's constantly saying things like, do we need to set up stop signs in the backyard so you can learn how to walk through them? Every time we talk, she's snapping at me to do stuff and making jokes at my expense. She says I do the same thing to her. My house is very banter-like, but her stuff to me is, are you stupid? You're such a dummy. How have you gone this far? You're gonna get a belly like a dad. I feel that's more hurtful than, maybe you didn't keep getting out of bed with a broken leg, you wouldn't keep falling. Yeah, no, seems about right. That seems right to me. I'm also very confident I have ADHD, but she won't take me to get meds or therapy because she thinks I'll just badmouth her nonstop. She's a Jehovah's Witness. Found the problem. Nah, I'm joking. It's not really a problem, but like based on what I've heard of this, most people take this like too far. Like, it's nice you have a religion. It's nice you have your stuff. But let people live their life, man. I thought that's what the Bible told you to do. Respect thy neighbor or whatever. Okay, back to the story. I'm not allowed to read any fantasy books because she thinks it'll bring demons into the house. Most recently, just a couple of days ago, she told me I'm not allowed to spend my Swix... I'm not allowed to spend my sweet 16 in a couple weeks with my friend who lives in a different state. She said I'll maybe spend a couple of hours there. My friend has 2 moms. I made it very clear I just want to spend time with a friend, but no, that's too much. Yesterday, she put me in timeout for 15 minutes. I'm 15. 2 weeks away from 16. And was arguing because she kept saying we clearly just don't get along. And I was just trying to say, I want to get along. She's been bragging about putting me in timeout ever since. I have a really good comeback for this. Just say in response to bragging about the timeout, just like, oh, ha ha ha, I put you in timeout. Yeah, I think I can see why we don't get along. Ultimate comeback. I do often have an attitude with my mom, and don't really enjoy talking to her anymore because she's just so difficult to talk to anymore. It's always about her struggles, her problems. Sometimes she'll get angry about nothing and stop talking to me for several days. Am I in the wrong, and this is her parenting, or is she actually insane? ETA. Edit the ad. Except it's long here, so I had to say it short first, because yes. She's moved us across the country twice because she doesn't like the house, or needs a change. Since the original move in 7th grade, I'm in 10th grade now. 6 different houses. We've lived in 6 different houses. My dad works remote, so his job's not affecting our moves. We have no family in any of these states outside of our home state. Oh my, that's a lot of movement. Stepfather used to do this. Be fine one day and then a big issue the next. Your holy shite. That's exactly like mine. I don't know what the heck this says, but this person, the person is the most has the most relatable to my stepfather I've ever seen. Just like, bruh, it was something as stupid. It was like something as stupid as, "Hey, you didn't put soap on the sponge," he said, and then I was just like, "But I did though. You can even see the suds on the spoon if you looked hard enough." And then he sent me to my room for talking back. What the fuck? Anyway, don't worry, she'll pass with a 6 over her butt. An infection is a matter of time. Well, that's one way to. That's one way to put it. Take it from me, I work in a nursing home. The jerks never pass. It's always the nice ones. Yes, my mom died from a rare form of cancer, and my caboose father lived through a stroke. It's not fair like that. It's not fair, man. Same goes for my mother-in-law, horribly caboosive, who was flatlined twice, and is still around terrorizing the family. Not even hell wanted her. Oh, I barely even saw that. Not even hell wanted her. Literally what my sister said. The fuck is Wayne Dane Gaster doing here? The dark side of the Force is a pathway to abilities many consider unnatural. Like turning to Last Breath Sands and refusing to die. You're just like, oh, I'm back high. What do you mean you flatlined for 3 hours? Nuh-uh. Oh, come on. Yes, it's funny how some people get a reaction from their parents with an attitude. I don't even have an attitude. What the fuck? I don't even have an attitude. I just clarify the truth, I call it, because it's stuff like, for example, my stepfather making up that I was beaching to my mother about the chores when I was showing her memes, and she also told my stepdad that, and when I tried to tell him that, he just got more pissed. I don't understand. I called him delusional in the same minute. Can you all agree? Oh, and for reference, he also said that, like, that I must be sleep deprived and tired because even though I got 10 hours of sleep. I even said, yes, those are very fruitful hours of sleep. So I'm thinking he just projected his bad sleep mood onto me and just wanted to pick a fight because, I have nothing else to assume on. The funny thing is, he used to apologize for some of the explosions. Except for the time where he called me basically a bunch of swears. Like the basic ones, like the asshole, jackass, fuck, all those ones. He called me a bunch of those and didn't even apologize to my face. I was talking to Mom about it, and she said that, man, this would be much better as a Reddit post because I'd have time to type everything out instead of just think, brain, think. What the fuck are we doing here? My voice can still not do the high-pitched thing that I usually do. It's like, think! There we go. I had to force it. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. So, I was talking to my mother about it when she randomly added that, that Vinny was... I name-dropped him. That's just his nickname anyway, it's all good. That my stepdad was he was, sorry about it. He didn't even say anything in my face. What the fuck? I mean, it's too late now. It doesn't mean anything. But, he did apologize for the time he shoved me into the stand between the washing and drying machines. 'Cause that happened. Anyway, that's enough about me. Let's see if we can find mom groups, say, out of the 2 that I opened up in here. Actually, let's find the Vax happen. What is wrong with this guy? RFK Jr. once chopped off a dead man's pee-pee to study later while on a... What the fuck? Nah, I'm getting back out of here. I ain't doing that. I ain't reading that much of that. Okay, no, I have to. I got y'all to see it. We have to look at it, bro. I'm fully vaxxed, sadly. I'm wondering how I detox my body of it. You're in therapy, from my understanding. What's that? This is the only way. That's a simple one. Do you have any sources? Homeopathy. You know, the funny thing is, no one's explaining it. On face. Oh. Should have trusted God. He's real holy. Not sure if all is possible. Dr. M is good protocol, from what I've been told. Neuropath commands the burritos, separates and nacanes for everyone. Never took it, but still detox. Do the detox. Dr. M protocols far more in depth. Dr. McCall has a detox protocol. What the fuck are these chemicals, bro? I ain't reading all that I quit. Have any of these weirdos who are actually vaxxed ever had the test done for antibodies that are present when you get vaxxed just to see if the dumbass detox actually worked? Like, legit question. They've all had MMR and polio vaccines. Can they show that drinking urine or drinking heavy metal, silver, or any of their bullshittery actually detox them? Legitimate blood work? How dare you suggest that? Big Pharma blood work? Never. Blood work from my neuropath that checks 50 random things? Yes, late. Then I'm gonna bring it up to my real doctor and ask them to figure it out. Give it the big needle? I think not. Oh my, this is pretty funny. It just, why would you put piss on your face or in your body? It was already there once. It doesn't need to be there again. What the fuck? Okay, now let's try this one. What the fuck is a hostile plastic surgeon? Anybody know of any hostile plastic surgeons and cosmetic surgeons? I'm literally wanting a tummy tuck / mommy makeover and lip filler, but I'm scared of the ingredients using lip filler, and I'm scared of the anesthesia during the tummy tuck. Blah, 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 blah. The fucking dying, goofy emoji. I don't know what the hell that is. It just looks sick and stupid. Zero shade to anyone wanting to shoot, anyone choosing to get cosmetic procedures. But I think that hostilic and plastic surgeon wouldn't be in the same realm. I mean, plastic. It's right in the name. I'm begging you for the comments. I second this. OMG, I literally third this. I need surgery to improve my looks and willing to do surgery, but no chemical, please. Oh, my dear sweet summer child. Having had a tummy tuck, I have some bad news for this lady. Some, like, teeth clenched emoji or something. I had a tummy tuck with a muscle repair and it was life-changing. However, you want to need all the droogs. Exactly right, me too. All the pain meds. Hope I never need surgery again, considering the range policies about oops. Okay, I'm done reading these. Nope. I'm pretty sure the closest thing I've ever had to a surgery was being put under the time I fucked up a parkour move so bad I landed specifically on my right hand, and the bone that's on your right hand to the left, like on the arm bone, the like bump to the left side just broke off and snapped up to the point it just looked like my hand was actually pushed up instead. That's what we had hoped, but no. I had to be put under, and that piece had to be moved down. And the funny thing is, I wasn't supposed to remember anything during the like halfway conscious parts where your eyes were just kind of flickery. They were like trying to close and be open at the same time, or your irises were just going places. I don't know, man. All I know is that like yeah, it's a lot. But like I somehow still remember that to this day, and it's been like, what was it, a year, two, somewhere between the year and two range. So yeah, that's pretty fun. Anyways, you can see I've decided to just a gem. Ooh, if it's a gem and a what the fuck, it's gonna be pretty good. I found out on Thursday that I'm having a boy. Oh yes, I'm just imitating the click voice. That's what I just realized I'm doing. My life experience has mostly been with girls. I'm the oldest of three daughters, and I'm closest with my girl cousins. My sister also has a little girl. Needless to say, I'm a little nervous. Any advice? Not really advice, but I had to laugh because I'm gonna be a boy mom too. My brother said, at least you only have to worry about 1D instead of 1,000. Oh. Ah, that sure is quite a comment right there. Ew. Why are we talking about babies like this? Thank you for saying my opinion for me. I need that ripped out of the bottom of my soul. That's how girly shark I was. People are absolutely unhinged. Totally. This is such a disgusting comment. I've never once put my kids' future lives in. Oh, my brain killed itself. Let me try that again. Totally. This is such a disgusting comment. I've never once put thought into my kids' future lives. Besides hoping they'll find happiness in their life, and I don't understand this mentality of having to shield your daughters from all the D's, but letting the boys run wild. Also, I assume they have a lot of sexuality about their born child. Maybe the son will be gay. Ah, yes. That would be really funny. Just like, haha, I may be a boy, but I'm gonna go get another boy. Be right back. That'll be some funny shit, bro. Okay. Cupcake. I don't even know what this shit means here, bro. Does anyone know of a vaccine-friendly pediatrician in the area? Please don't do this. On and on. Join Crunchies up and get Rex to your inbox. People will stalk this type of post and put those doctors on blast, dox them, and harass them. Can't tell if OP missed a word in there somewhere in the comment or in the second image. Is it seeing words I'm not? Post was deleted within 10 minutes. There might be a couple of words missing in between, man. I don't know. Anyway, have I finally been here long enough? Come on, let me out. Let me out. You know what? I'm just gonna leave anyway. So anyway, that'll be all. That'll be all for now. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have some actual games. Isn't that just gonna be amazing? I'm sorry I had to like miss 2 days because I ran out of to post and like couldn't make within that time. So yeah, that'll be all for this one, everybody. Please like and subscribe if you like this content, and thanks for stepping by.